Amazon Relay has added some requirements that may prevent you from getting your company approved as an authorized carrier. Roll it. Hello and welcome to Trucking Topics Today, where I provide information for your trucking journey. My name is Tony, and I am the host here on the channel. Everything Trucking Topics can be found at truckingtopics.com. Well, I am back after a few months dealing with health and moving to a new location. I appreciate all the well wishes, support, and understanding of some delays in helping everybody. Getting right into the subject matter for today, I want to talk about some items that Amazon has included in their approval and qualification process for Relay. Stay tuned because I will tell you what the remedy is for these new requirements later in the video. But before we talk about what's new, here is the breakdown of the requirements I have had posted for the past few years. Number 1, you must have an active DOT number with interstate authority and a valid MC number. Now, you must have an MC number even if you are planning on staying within your state as an intrastate company. This is an Amazon requirement. Number 2, you must be a carrier entity type that is authorized for property and for hire. You must have a Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration safety rating of satisfactory, none, or not rated. By the way, in my experience in helping hundreds of owners get approved with Amazon Relay, I have never seen any other rating noted other than none. If you need assistance with getting on board with Amazon Relay, you can go to carriercheck.net to get details and see if that is an option for you. Even if you've been declined before, go check it out, carriercheck.net. Now, with regard to insurance requirements, you must have commercial general liability, not less than $1 million per occurrence, and you must also have $2 million in the aggregate. You must have auto liability, not less than $1 million per occurrence. This is otherwise known as bodily injury and property damage, or BIPD. You must have cargo coverage of at least $100,000. Depending on the state you are in, the legal structure of your company, and the number of employees you have, you may be required to have workers' compensation insurance. You can research whether or not you need workers' compensation quickly and easily by using Google. Simply search your state's workers' compensation laws for your type of company. An example would be workers' compensation, California, LLC companies. If your state requires you to have workers' compensation, Amazon will require you to have workers' compensation as well. If your state does not require you to have workers' compensation, Amazon will give you a waiver and you will not need it. Most people that I help in setting up their authority are single-member LLC companies that in most states do not require workers' compensation. And by the way, if you are looking or thinking about setting up your authority, you can go to samedaydot.net to see if that is an option for you. If you are required to have workers' compensation insurance, Amazon will also require that you have employer liability coverage that is not less than $100,000 per occurrence. So these have been the standard requirements that I have been working with for the past few years in getting owners signed up with Amazon Relay. Okay, so what is new? I found that they are now looking at the behavior analysis and safety improvement categories. We know them as basic scores. The 3 areas that they are looking at are unsafe driving, hours of service, compliance, and vehicle maintenance. For unsafe driving, they are looking for a percentage below 60%. Hours of service compliance is the same at 60%. In the last category, vehicle maintenance, it must be below 75%. As an example, let's say that you have 5 inspections where the driver's hours of service was examined. If there was a violation in 3 of those inspections, the failure rate would be 60%. That's 3 inspections divided by 5 total inspections, which equals 60%. That would disqualify you for Amazon Relay because you have to be below 60%. So are you disqualified for good? Well, no. I promised you a remedy at the beginning of the video, so if you have another hours of service inspection and there are no violations, then your score drops to 50%. 3 violations divided by 6 inspections is 50%, and thereby qualifying you for Relay. Clean inspections will raise your score immediately. You can learn more about your basic category scores at csa.fmcsa.dot.gov. Hey, you can support the channel with the thanks button located below the title of this video. Please subscribe if you're so inclined, and I would appreciate a like for this video if you did find it helpful. As always, be safe.